And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Iguodala outside to the inside. No good from Mr. Clutch.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Nixon. He's covered by Iguodala. Here's Nixon. Good on the baseline, Jay. 10 points for him.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing.
Like some of the leaders
Spacing.
of the NBA, these point guards have been shooting lights out during the second. Stephen Curry.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
In addition to being unbelievably gifted shooters. I mean, these guys have some of the smoothest, sweetest strokes in the NBA, which means they have some of the best strokes in the world.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, freak in the last matchup against the...
And the first half is now in the books.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying principle of how you and the team have taken the floor tonight?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but in order for us to be a good team, everyone has to be on the same page, and we're doing it tonight.
Andre, thank you. Kevin, one of those intangibles you always look to.
Thank you, Doris. The second half beginning in just a moment.
So far in the game for Mr. Clutch, he's got 11 points and the 1 steal. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Mr. Clutch out there with Steph Curry. And it's Noah in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And, you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Over to the left wing. Here's Wilkes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. T kicks to Scott. Picked by Horford. Out to the right wing. Here's Hart. It's rebounded by Golden State. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
The Hawks have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Teague with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. And Teague, here we go. Here's Scott. Excellent D from Mr. Clutch.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he converts the layup. Wilkes is... Got 8 here in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Nixon, the pass to Horford.
Well, just take a look at what Horford's done tonight. 9 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
And so he hits both. And the Warriors with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Scott, the pass to Nixon. The jump hook. The Hawks again can't hit.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one. Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris? Some changes here for the Warriors. Decker comes in for Joakim Noah. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Curry. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Leonard's checked in.
Assistant, Dennis Schroeder.
Warriors leading by 5. Here's Wilkes. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Hawks have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And he's good on the second. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. And the layup's good off the glass. Wilkes has got 12 now in this quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Warriors shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Here's Schroeder. Rebound by Mr. Clutch. Now the Warriors moving it up. Finished off the break. Thompson's got 5.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Warriors leading by 5. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got Teague, and it's Scott in at the power forward.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Here's Decker. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Warriors lead by 9. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Here's Golden State. Here's Wilkes. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The first free throw is good. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Decker. Al Horford's checked in for Atlanta. Both free throws good for Mr. Clutch.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Outside Teague. Pass to Hart. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Teague, here we go. That's good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Noah. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Meeks.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
And thanks for that story, Doris. Curry's checked in for Jody Meeks. Teague with the ball. Now guarded by Mr. Clutch. Takes the three. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Teague.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Great D that time from Curry. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Iguodala, and he banks in the layup. Iguodala's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
Substitution for the Warriors. Klay Thompson.
And Atlanta has possession. Shot clock at 2. Teague drives in. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Noah. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Horford. Here's Green. Poked away. Inside. Another shot. The shot's good for Mr. Clutch. Wilkes has got 16 points here in the second half.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Scott dishes to Horford. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Scott can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Move the ball. Stick it to the
1:42 left in the fourth quarter. And Noah with the slam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. Passes to Mr. Clutch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 20 feet out. Kept alive. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Well, the ball movement was good. The player movement was excellent, and you only get assists when guys make shots.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And playing this team only twice on the year, they have to feel good about their strategy and execution. As tonight, they complete a season series sweep against the Hawks.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Mr. Clutch. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
To the wing right side. Here's Nixon. Kept alive by Atlanta. To end the run. And Jeff Teague good for 3.
For 3.
15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater.
Well, a nice win for you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Freak. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his will. What'd you think, Kenny?
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille